ever glow in the heavens, but only the wise understand that shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through the desert sand. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night's a deeper night in a world ages old. The day seems to vanish, the ending of day brings relief. It's a wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace. The moon is the same moon above you. It glows with its cool evening light, but shining at night in Tunisia never does it shine so bright. The stars are aglow in the heavens, but only the wise understand that shining at night in Tunisia, they guide you through the desert land. Words fail to tell a tale too exotic to be told. Each night's a deeper night in a world ages old. The cares of the day seem to vanish, the ending of day brings relief. Each wonderful night in Tunisia, where the nights are filled with peace. Each wonderful night in Tunisia. The girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each time she passes goes when she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes, one passes goes oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day when he walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Jazz Night 2024. All right, we started the evening with the Jazz Dispatchers. Okay, they're all in year 13, a completely student-led group. Can we hear it one more time for those wonderful year 13s that just entertained you now? The Jazz Dispatchers. Thanks, Mr. Edwards. We're going to transport you now to Argentina, to the sunnier climes. Although the sun was shining today, which is lovely, but even sultrier, even sweatier Argentina. And this first tune from the big band is going to feature Patrick and Alex, and it is called Tonight We Tango. Thank you very much. That was featuring Patrick on trumpet and Alex on tenor. We're going to take things a little bit more swingy now. I'm going to go for a classic swinger made famous by the Count Basie Orchestra and almost a legal requirement for any big band to play. This is one of Sammy Bestico's tunes called Hey Burner. That was the classic swinger, Hey Burner. Now it is time to introduce a very, very special guest onto the stage. This is a man who wowed the crowds at the Loughborough Lights Christmas Switch On. Woo! Yes, exactly. And he's going to wow you tonight, singing Straighten Up and Fly Right. Please welcome to stage Gabriel.
Took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The monkey tried to throw the buzzard off his back, but the monkey turned around and said, now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The monkey turned around, choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzard right dead in the eye and said, your story's so touching it just sounds like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use in jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Let's hear it one more time for Gabriel. We've got another vocal soloist for you now, and then the big band's going to take a short break, and we're going to pass on to some of the other wonderful jazz ensembles we've got here at LSF. So please can you welcome to the stage someone that's off to study musical theatre next year, Miss Josie. That was, of course, Orange-Coloured Sky. Thank you very much, Josie. We are going to take a short break and a little changeover as we get our next act onto the stage. At this point, it's absolutely vital that you all go to the bar and buy another drink. So if you can all do that for me now, that would be splendid. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we've got prep jazz for you now. And it's very, prep jazz. It's very school of rock-esque in our uniforms. Just wanted to stand out. So we'll introduce the lineup in a bit, but we're going to start with a Duke Ellington tune. This is Sea Jam Blues. To an introduction. So I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce the band. Yeah. On saxophones, we have Alex and Simi. On the clarinets, we have Aoife and Kia. And on the trombone and trumpet, we have Jemima and Angus. We have Mr. Aber on the bass, but you don't need to applaud him. and we've got our amazing drummer, Jay. So this might be badly timed, but if you don't have your mouth full of curry at the moment, we've got a bit of audience participation. Our next song is a classic, probably made most famous by Louis Armstrong. So When the Saints. So we're gonna sing it first, and then we'll play. Join in if you can. Yeah. Intro first, then solos, training solos. Lovely stuff. So we've just got one more number for you. Apparently this was originally a drinking song, which became more popular during the Prohibition, but it was made most famous by Glenn Miller and his band. This is Little Brown Jug. So yeah, starting with... you know what? Sorry? No. Sorry, we missed your last solo. Here we go. No intro, you're straight in. Here we go. Yeah. You know it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and...
again, everyone. It's nice to be back. I'll be singing It Was a Very Good Year by Frank Sinatra. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green. When I was 17, when I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with all that perfumed hair, and it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35, and now my days are short. I'm in the autumn of my years, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs. From the brim to the dregs, it pours sweet and clear. It was a very good year.
Hi everyone, I'm Annalise and I'll be singing Over the Rainbow by Eva Cassidy.
Hello, I'm Robin, and I'm going to be singing What a Wonderful World. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is David Stoller, and I will be singing Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Thank you, sir. Thanks. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Flo. I'm just going to be singing another song for you tonight. Misty. Yeah. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. And I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play, or it might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. Don't you know that you're leading me on, and it's just what I want you to do? Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own. Would I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love, too misty and too much in love.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have our sax choir. I'm sure many of you have probably noticed this evening we're missing a very key member of our music department in Mrs. Watson, who's been off poorly since October. She's a massive part of these jazz evenings, so we send her our best wishes. She's 3/4 of the way through her treatment now. She's doing really well, and we hope that she'll be back in school after May half term, and she sends everybody her best regards for tonight. So the sax choir is usually Mrs. Watson's ensemble. We've managed to keep continuity going with everything. Miss Bouckley has been covering it wonderfully since October, and she's unfortunately poorly tonight, but we're going to keep the continuity going as we have done, and please excuse me, but I'm sight reading a score, but we'll have some fun. Our first number is called Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. It's a fantastic track, a track that I remember playing when I was in school big band down in Truro too many years ago. It's a super version, and I hope that you enjoy it. So here's Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. our next track, ladies and gentlemen. We've already heard once this evening in a slightly different version, so you'll be well acquainted with this. It's the jazz standard, Fly Me to the Moon. Thank you very much. Will Amory take the first solo there. Well done, Will. Our final piece of the Sax Choir set is a piece that I have to confess I don't know, but I'm sure you'll recognise it. It's called Louie Louie. Hope you've enjoyed our little Sax Choir programme today. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our swing band. This is a very new venture. We've only had about 7 rehearsals, and unfortunately we're about a third down on numbers thanks to Duke of Edinburgh expeditions and netball tournaments. So we're slightly reduced numbers, but I'm sure the swing band that we have on stage are going to give us a hearty performance. We're going to start off with a fantastic classic track called Basin Street Blues, featuring Luke on trombone. Our next track, ladies and gentlemen, comes from the pen of the most wonderful Marvin Hamlish, a bit of a one-off composer, having won himself the famous EGOT prizes, the Emmy, the Grammy, the Tony and the Oscar. This is from the wonderful show called A Chorus Line, and featuring Esther on trumpet, we've got the beautiful ballad, What I Did for Love. Our final little treat for you tonight from the swing band is a fab piece that we found by Buster Birch. It's called Funky 14, and we've got solos first up from Luke and second up from Felix. We hope you enjoy this really, really lively number.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Loughborough School's Jazz Band. Each on keys, you'll see they're moving a bit tonight. It starts on the organ, then we move to the piano. If you've seen headbutting the keyboard, don't worry. It's just I told him to learn to play more by ear. You misunderstood. Our first track is called Sissy Strut. It's by the Meters. Well, we have our answer now as to how you make a bandstand. We take away their chairs. Our next piece is Cantaloupe Island by Herbie Hancock. Isha, are you ready? Playing by ear? Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after a couple of funky tracks, down to some more traditional jazz, a bit of a feature here for Neil on the bass. Hold your hand up, Neil. With a Miles Davis track called So What? And now, ladies and gentlemen, a world premiere written by myself. When I told Mr. Price about this, he got very excited. He thought we were going to do some ethnic Australian music. I said, no, it's an ABBA original. This one's called Funk It.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful evening so far. We are Saxophone Ensemble. We'll be playing 4 numbers. I'll introduce them before each one. This first one's by George Gershwin. It's I Got Rhythm. This next one's a little bit different. It's called El Relicario by Padilla. I expect most of you to recognise this next one. It's called Yakety Sax. Now for our final number, Autumn Leaves.
I have some news. News, yeah. I was just on Amazon, bought myself a motorised sofa bed for my birthday. More on that as it unfolds. But more importantly, I've got some news from the bar. They've got a few special offers on right now at the end of the night. they've noticed there's been not much clinking of glasses, Mrs. Foster, and they've realised that you definitely do not travel here in a vehicle, so you definitely head yourself over to the bar. The special offers are bottles of wine are all now £12 each. Ooh, a special offer. And all Charnwood beers, a local independent brewery, very, very nice, are all £4 each. And if you buy one bottle, you can get the second one for the same price as the first. So head your way over to the bar, go and get some more drinks. The more you buy at the bar, the better these guys sound. Okay, it's that simple. So make your way over there. The bar staff are doing a wonderful job. We've just got a few more bits of setting up to do. While we're doing that, how was your food? Everyone enjoy their curry, the lovely curry today. Can we please have a massive thank you for our catering staff, and also the students that have very, very wonderfully served you your food tonight too. I actually tried a Scandinavian vegetable last week. Tasted a bit like turnip. This was Swedish, I think. Thanks. Great to see my fans in tonight. Thanks so very much. No, seriously, I did find out something about Sean Connery the other day, that he loves herbs. Only partially, but he does love herbs. Okay, right, got a few more thanks actually before we thanks Mr. Goo. We thanked our catering staff for wonderful food. Yeah, you can see the LGS SLT there, working the great LGS learner there. Well done everyone, working that one out. Independence. Right, no, seriously now, let's get this elsewhere. Okay, so this night doesn't really go ahead without a lot of hard work behind the scenes. The first person we need to give a massive thank you to is Maria Hargreaves from the music department. Can we have a massive thank you to Maria? She's currently behind the bar, so perhaps you could go over to the bar, maybe buy her a drink to say thank you. We've had loads and loads of different ensembles tonight, and they've all been run by some fantastic staff. So can we hear it for Mr. ABBA, Mr. Broom, me, Mr. Peary. We've also heard some wonderful solos tonight. Really takes something to come out on stage by yourself and perform, especially in front of people eating food. Okay, so this is the next level thing. They've all been accompanied by Mr. Prasada, a member of our keyboard faculty. So can we give him and the soloist a massive thank you? And finally, none of this wonderful sound that we've got tonight wouldn't be possible without Mr. Edwards on the desk, Mr. Connolly, and our Year 12 music technicians who are here all afternoon setting us up. So thank you all to them. Essentially, if anyone looks tonight at the end a bit overworked and very underpaid, then give them all of your thanks. Okay, that's with some amazing stuff. So thank you everyone for making this happen. It is now time for jazz. What we called big band. Our final set. Yeah, I know my brain's not working. It's one of these new shoes I'm wearing. One of them is not right. So let's do some jazz. First up, I'd like to welcome back to the stage one of our soloists from earlier, David.
Oh, the sun had waiting dear. He shows the pearly wine, just a giant. fancy gloves though, where's my Keith, babe? So there's never a trace of red on the sidewalk. Sunday morning lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking around the corner. Is that someone Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know? A cement bag's drooping on down. The cement's just for the weight, dear. Betcha Mackey's back in town. Louis Miller, well, he disappeared, babe, after drawing out his cash. Better live arms for Mackey, babe. Betcha Mackey's done something rash. Oh, Suki Tawdry, Jenny Diver, Polly Peachum, Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackey's back in town. Look out on Mackey, he's back.
Let's hear it for David, and that was, of course, Mac the Knife. Okay, we're gonna take the mood down. We took you to Argentina earlier for some tango. We're gonna take you now to the canals of Venice. This is a wonderful tune called Barcarolle. Now, if you know your music, you will know that Barcarolle is a song that's sung by Venetian gondolas, and it's also in 6/8 time. This tune isn't in 6/8. It's actually in 3/4, but it's got the feeling of 6/8, okay, because it's jazz. This is going to feature Patrick on trumpet, and Hugo on guitar, and Alex on tenor. So this is a tune called Barcarolle. Thank you very much. That was Barcarolle by Scott Chapman. You heard Patrick on trumpet, Alex on tenor, Hugo on guitar, and a little bit of Felipe on alto. A little bit of Felipe, yeah, exactly. We're going to go for a big bit of Felipe now. And this tune is dedicated to Miss Watson, who, as we heard earlier, cannot be here tonight. This is her favourite tune in the world. And this arrangement is from the Phil Collins Big Band. If you haven't seen that out or checked out that live album from Paris, do go and check it out. It's an amazing album. This is Against All Odds. Oh my wow, Felipe on the alto. He wowed us on the violin in De Montfort Hall, and he's wowed us tonight on the alto saxophone. Right, we've come to the time of the night where it is time for me to introduce the band. So on the saxophones, we've had Jasmine, Alex, Felipe, Will, and Loz. Let's hear it for the saxes. And the trombones, we've had Robin, the mighty Mr. Groom, and Sean. On the trumpets, we've had Patrick, Johnny, Greg, and Mr. Chops Aber. And the glue that sticks this whole band together, a wonderful rhythm section with most epic drum fill just then from Anshul. Anshul on drums, Hugo on guitar, Olivia on double bass. How cool is it to have a real double bass, by the way? So cool. And Asher on keys. We've got one more tune for you, and this was the sound of my Freshers Week all the way back in 2012. We've got one more tune. Okay, this is Call Me Maybe. Which you can get my number off my parents later. We have been Loughborough School's Music Big Band. This has been Jazz Night. Can I hear you say more? Is that one more song? Oh, one more song. Oh, we've got something just for you. In fact, we've got something for just two of you. Oh, no, just the two of us, sorry. Here we go. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you.